They reconstruct.
Well, it's beautiful.
It's what we can do now with technology. And it's just the most amazing kind.
He blinks twice before Goldberg abruptly cuts him off in the middle of his statement. Live on air without warning or conclusion. Just a difficult, awkward turn. You can feel the tension in the room as Morgan Freeman leans back, bewildered. The audience claps as instructed, but you can tell that this isn't just some random celebrity fumbling a promo. Everyone is wondering why Morgan Freeman, a Hollywood legend and national treasure, was hushed in real time. Or was it something the view didn't want you to hear? Because what transpired next reveals something far more profound than simply an awkward situation. A moment on television.
Please welcome the incredible Morgan Freeman.
Morgan, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and tap the notification buttons before we open this one wide. Belle, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss these amazing takedowns. Now fasten your seatbelt.
I had a question, but we run out of time. Listen, this is extraordinary this time.
Oh, yeah. I agree.
It begins just as you would anticipate. The View launches their refined characteristic intro. Grins on full display. Joy is sly. The legend enters after Sunny nods, and Whoopi holds court from center stage. Wearing his typical easy charm, which includes velvet and thunder, Morgan Freeman is there to advertise his most recent Netflix documentary series, Life on Our Planet. The audience applauds when he nods, reflects, and says the famous Morgan Freeman line, "Life on the planet is in a little bit of trouble, and we're the cause of it." He then responds, "Grace," to their question about climate change, bringing up the documentary's images that highlight Earth's past extinctions and humanity's role in them. Whoopi smiles courteously. Everything remains scripted and serene, but Sunny Horton changes the subject and mentions Freeman's obscure documentary, 761st, which is about the original Black Panthers, the first Black Tank Battalion in World War II. She makes a slight mistake with the title in an attempt to go on fast, but Morgan doesn't accept it. He carefully fixes the original Black Panthers on the 761st, and you can already sense the producers moving in their seats. What follows is a sudden left turn in the segment. After Morgan finishes being courteous, he begins discussing the underrepresentation of Black people in early cinema, stating that when he saw them on screen as a child, they were always servants, and that's what we were permitted to be.
How many times did I see Black people in the movies? And if I did see them, what were they doing?
There were servants.
Joy chuckles awkwardly as the line slashes straight through the room. You can feel the uneasiness creeping over the table as Sunny nods uneasily and Whoopi clears her throat, but Morgan is just warming up and shifts to contemporary media. We continue to select only the stories that match the plot and are safe to tell.
Making sure people don't forget vital parts of our past, including this documentary that you executive produced called 761st. Did I get that right? Yeah, 761st Tank Battalion, the original Black Panther.
And Whoopi steps in to try to lessen the blow at that point. You know, things were just different.
It's not her fault. It's the period.
Yeah.
It's upsetting for watch.
Well, it shouldn't be that way because somebody did make money.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Morgan switches to her cool, direct, and unflinching tone. Yes, but not the entire story. There were Black entrepreneurs involved in ERS pilots teachers that part Hollywood left out, and right there you can almost hear the producer slamming the panic button. At this point, you can literally see the tension leaking through the screen. Sunny's grin hardens. Joy tries to recover control by glancing off camera, whoops, but Morgan's cool, collected truth is consuming all of the room's oxygen.
Yes, and you served in the Air Force. I know that. This film was then very personal to you.
I'm movie buff from early childhood. I saw my first movie when I was like 6 years old. It was King Kong.
Oh, that was a good.
This is unfiltered and raw, and it comes from one of Hollywood's most respected voices. As Morgan calmly explains the significance of recording Black history, she interrupts him, saying, "Oh wow, we're out of time." Morgan, thank you so much for joining us for such a crucial conversation. The View is designed for friendly debates, gossip, and celebrity fluff. It doesn't take long for the internet to notice that video of the cutoff going viral within minutes, and tweets begin to fly. Did they really just cut off? The camera zooms in, music plays, and Morgan remains in his seat with more to say. But it's too late. One YouTube user writes, "The man gave us God Nelson Mandela and Lucius Fox, and they gave him 6 minutes for another go." Morgan Freeman believed he was genuinely teaching them, and they panicked for 60 years in Hollywood. That's the respect he receives. It's funny that they found time for political tirades and ramblings, but not for a legend's actual speech. TikTok slows down Whoopi's eye movements in the video, highlighting the producer's signals that she is breaking down as soon as she ends the section. The worst part is that this isn't the first time the audience has noticed a pattern. Let's face it, whenever a guest deviates from the comfortable narrative, whether it be about politics, race, or media manipulation, the segment is cut off or conveniently ends. Freeman didn't even try that hard. He wasn't yelling or name-calling, he was just doing what he does best, which is to use his voice to pull back the curtain and tell stories that educate. Some fans even find it intolerable. Politicians, scientists, and scientists. When the conversation gets a bit too serious, the actors all shut off abruptly, but the pattern is obvious. Not to be overlooked is the fact that Freeman publicly apologized after being accused of inappropriate behavior by several women years ago. Anyone who knows me or has worked with me knows that I'm not someone who would purposely offend. I apologize to anyone who felt uncomfortable, but that storm left a shadow. So when Freeman speaks out, especially on delicate subjects, media executives still get anxious. The problem is that fans haven't abandoned him. On the contrary, they've become more protective because they know that his opinions are valuable. And when he shuts down like this, it only makes people wonder what they were afraid of. This wasn't just an awkward interview, it was a conflict. Between reality and television, between authenticity and agenda. What do you think? Is it that Morgan Freeman was unfairly shut down? Did the producers overreact, or were they just protecting their narrative? Morgan Freeman didn't go on a tirade or drop any bombs. Instead, he simply told the truth quietly, powerfully, and with the kind of authority only he has. That should scare you more than anything else, because if someone as beloved and legendary as Morgan Freeman can't speak freely on a mainstream platform, what does that say about the rest of us? Please share your opinions in the comments section. I read them all. Also, while you're here, don't forget to hit the like button. To ensure you don't miss the next Hollywood scandal, hit subscribe and tap the notification bell. They hope you won't notice, but trust me, the drama is only beginning, so keep checking back.